All right, Amy. So in this one, we're gonna start talking about documents, the documents that folks need to prepare. So let's chat about that.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We are going to get into the handouts at this point. There were a number of handouts that you should have downloaded by now. And the second handout is the cover letter that we're going to suggest that you use as a template for your cover letter. We're going to walk through this line by line. I'm going to point out to you what your cover letter should have, point out what it is just by glancing at this screen, how much white space is on this cover letter. This is a librarian's dream. They're going to glance at this cover letter and know that it's not going to take them too long to see what it is you have to say. If you have a 3-page cover letter, blocks of text, they will probably just skip right to the next book. So let's look at the cover letter. You should probably have a header with your publisher logo on it. If you don't have a publisher logo, may I suggest you take a little bit of time and go get one. Remember, your publisher name should not be the name of the author. If your name is Jennifer Grant, Grant Publishing is not the way to go for your logo or for your publisher. Put the date at the top, just like any business letter. Dear, make sure you put the name of the acquisition librarian in the letter. Do not say Dear Acquisition Librarian. Pick up the phone. Our databases are going to have all of the phone numbers, all of the emails. In many cases, it will even have some names. But pick up the phone and make sure that you get the name of the exact person to whom you want to send this package, either in email or in the mail. This cover letter could also be used as a wonderful template for the email that you send them. My name is so-and-so. I work with the name of the publishing company, and I'm writing to ask if you might consider offering one of our featured titles in your library. Just put it out there. You are not writing to tell them about your book. You're writing to ask them if they're going to consider stocking your book. Remember their goals. Their goals are to have a book that their clients will like, a book that will increase their traffic, foot traffic in their library. So the next sentence. We're about to launch right here, we're about to launch a marketing campaign in your area that includes, and then be honest with what it includes, and we're asking the area libraries to give the book a chance on their shelves for a few weeks. This is when you talk about the book. All they care about is the title, what sort of category it's in, the name of the author, and the city and state. If you are sending a Duluth, Georgia author, and you are sending this book package to an Atlanta, Georgia address, tell them that they live in Duluth. That is huge. They want to support local authors. Then tell them that once the marketing campaign begins, the authors will be directing readers to the libraries that agree to test it. So if you're willing, I'd like to send you a free copy. You are reaching out to the librarian at first with information about the book. 9 times out of 10, it's electronically through an email. And then you're going to follow up with a phone call. But before you spend the money sending your book to the librarian, get their okay first. Get their buy-in. So this cover letter says, we're going to be driving traffic to the libraries that agree to test this book on their shelves. Would you like a free copy? Should your patrons express an interest in this book, more are available at Ingram, or you can say Baker and Taylor or Brodart or whatever wholesaler your book is available at. Remember, before you approach the libraries, we covered all this in what to take care of before you approach the libraries. Make sure your book is available at a full discount at one or more of the wholesalers from whom the libraries order. It is fully returnable at the full discount. You're under no obligation to return or pay for the review copy you receive from us. I have attached the book PDF and an informational sheet for you to glance at before the print copy arrives. Please give me a call or just reply with a quick note that it's okay to send. This is the perfect cover letter to send in an email. If you send this via mail, if for whatever reason you choose not to send this via electronically, but to send it via snail mail, make sure you include a postcard, with postage, a pre-stamped postcard that they can send back saying it's okay to send them a copy of the book for them to review. And that, I believe, is all you need to put in your cover letter. Again, I want you to see how short it is. You'll notice, Daniel, that what's not in this cover letter is all sorts of information about why you wrote the book, or information about you as an author, or the fact that you're living in Duluth with your 3 kids and your 4th wife. That is not for the cover letter. The cover letter is short, it's to the point. This is who I am. This is why I'm writing. This is what I want. This is what I can offer. And what I can offer is I can drive people to your library. That, I believe, is all that needs to go in the cover letter. Everything else is going to come later in other materials that we will go over in a moment.
Now,
So how does that sound to start?
it sounds great. I do have some clarifications. I want to make sure that everyone understands. You are talking about actually doing this as a regular letter, maybe in MS Word or maybe a Pages document, and changing the name, excuse me, the name to the correct acquisitions librarian, and then saving this document as a PDF, which you would then attach to the email when you send it, correct? That's what you're saying?
Well, actually, I do that, but I do save this as a PDF. Everything that's capitalized here in this template, and you are going to receive this as a Word document, not as a PDF, but everything that's capitalized in this document is meant to be replaced with your information. So take all the capitals out, replace it with the correct information, save it as a PDF, and yes, attach it to the email, but also cut and paste the text and put it in the body of the email. Do both.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay.
For this reason, let the librarian see your cover letter in the body of the email, but if she wants to print out all of the materials and you've saved this as a PDF, that will be the cover letter that goes on top. And that way she has all the information, including your absolutely wonderful, fantastically written cover letter, all in one place, and she doesn't have to search around for your email. You need to do both.
Lovely. Okay, cool. All right. So that's all the questions I had for it.
This is how I like to handle things, but if anyone has any questions or is a little confused about how to handle these templates as we go through them, I will be on the Facebook group that is set up as part of purchasing this module, and you're welcome to ask me questions.